know, bikes aren't just a toy. They're awesome and they're super fun. You can't beat a bike. Basically, once we're in the woods, it's just hanging out and riding and having fun. It really does feel like being a kid.
I think people need some kind of passion and some kind of way to get outside. I think bikes are a great way to do that.
That feeling of a little bit of adventure, a little bit of freedom, a lot of fun, and most of the people I ride with, in fact all the people I ride with, they're just really good company.
When I get on the bike and ride, it's like I feel free, you know?
You want a fruit bar? The ride food, I'll either typically put up in this bag. Like right now, I've got, you know, some granola bars, fruit bars, and that sort of thing. And we sell all kinds of these to customers when they buy a bike because they're looking for a spot to put their phones nowadays, you know?
It's very rewarding for me because, you know, that's what my background is with founding Granite Gear with my friend Jeff Knight, and running that for, you know, 28 years. So that part, you know, of working with the fabric and stitching it together, that's all second nature to me. This one's the Wedgie bag. It's custom made to the bike, and it's made out of USA materials right here in Two Harbors, Minnesota. I'm Dan Cruikshank. I'm the founder of Spokengear. We operate Cedar Coffee Company, Spokengear Cyclery and Outdoor, as well as Cedaero custom bike packs. The fun part is, you know, building a new brand. And, you know, I hope to do that with Cedaero, you know, as well as we did it with Granite Gear. Well, I mean, you have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. But, you know, as long as you can get over that and just keep working at it and not give up. And I especially enjoy working with the people that I've hired, some great people, and they've just come in and said they want to be a part of it, and that's a great thing.
This for me is pretty ideal because, you know, some days I am standing at the computer for 8 hours, but I am standing. You know, I have a standing desk, so that's great. But I'm designing something that the next day I'm going to get to spend most of the day on the machines, and then we'll be on the sewing machines putting it together. So, you know, I never have to do that more than one day at a time, which is awesome.
Carl's operating the cutting table, and Nikki is our lead sewer, and so together that team can crank out a frame bag in less than 3 weeks right now. So it's a kind of a style of bicycle touring to go with without the rack and panniers, and to have you know, frame bags. So this is one of the frame bags that we do custom.
Sometimes I overpack, but yeah, this is basically just gonna be set up for a couple days. I got the fly fishing gear for the fly rod, raincoat. This always comes with. This is a good raincoat, nice and small, good wind shell. Yeah, the tent stakes, so pocket knife, and then bags for if I catch some fish. Adding the fishing now with the fly rod, that's been super fun thing to add on, you know, just kind of, I don't need a boat. It's all here.
To have, you know, our sponsored athletes, you know, complete the Tour Divide, which is, you know, 2,740 miles.
Say rode from Canada to Mexico, doing 120, you know, mile a day average across the country.
Not having any problems is kind of the greatest feedback, I think. You know, like, oh, you know, it worked. Good morning. Welcome to Cedar Coffee. It is a bit of a reinvention, and it's like having 3 new kids, having 3 new businesses. It's very rewarding, and it's very, it's a lot of work. Having the coffee shop, that's been a real big learning experience for me, but luckily I have a great staff of people. That part is going very smoothly now. Whenever I need to get some inspiration, I'll just go out and talk to people in the shop and hear what they have to say, and normally that'll get me inspired to get through the rest of the day. There's a huge group of people that are passionate about coffee and bikes. They just want to get out and ride and talk about it and be together when they do it. So it makes for more of a community around bicycles.
Yeah, it's a great place to be. It's a bright spot and it's fun.